Good evening. This is the Lion of Legend, and welcome back to A Date with Death. We're on the last day, so let's see if we can finish this up. You woke up this morning feeling particularly well rested. No one came for your soul in the night, which means today is the final day of your bet. You almost can't contain your excitement. After all, you seem to have this thing in the bag. You decide not to go out anywhere today. Safer to stay at home and ride out your win. It's still early in the morning as you wait for the eventual message from your own personal Grim Reaper. The last day. Wow. We've come a long way. Look at our plants. It sprouted some buds. You almost tear up when you notice them. They're so cute. You can't wait to see what the flowers will look like. The dawn of the final day, or something. You don't particularly feel like you're going to die today. Was that a Majora's Mask reference? Something about the Grim Reaper you've come to know feels too soft for things to end like that. Perhaps you can celebrate your win early. You could throw a party, go on a shopping spree. Eat a whole chocolate cake. We can treat ourselves to a nice meal. You might even invite your little Reaper friend. But for now, you decide not to celebrate too early. There'll be plenty of time for that in the future. Raikou, how you doing, buddy? Raikou is lazing around happily. For some reason, you feel oddly nostalgic today, sitting next to Raikou. You're certain you'll win your bet, but you still give Raikou some extra love. Anything could happen after all. You go on to tell Raikou how much you love him for 15 minutes. It's not enough. He deserves even more. You get Raikou some treats, hang out together, and overall just enjoy each other's company this morning. You love Raikou so much, words cannot even come close to describe how you feel. And in return, you feel immense love from Raikou as he wags his tail. Wow, we're about to eavesdrop for the last day. You hear something in the hallway beyond. You hear a door open and feet moving against the wooden floor. Two people, your neighbors. Your breath grows silent as you listen carefully. You came, the light voice starts after a few moments of quiet. Of course I did. You invited me, the deeper voice answers. I'm sorry for running away like that. It was immature of me. Then quiet again. You imagine both people are struggling for words, the right words. The lighter voice speaks up again. Why do you always seem so sad when you look at me? It was a question neither of them likely expected to be asked. Because I've lost you so many times, and I'm waiting to lose you again. Quiet, so quiet you could hear a pin drop. Time flowed onwards through this quiet, winding its way between the pair. What do you mean? A laugh, but not a humorous one, a self-mocking one. You might not believe me, but hear me out anyway, okay? We didn't meet by chance, they start. I was sent here to meet you, like I've met you dozens of times in the past. Sent here? Why? There's genuine confusion in their voice. They don't sound scared, just confused. I was sent here to take your soul because I am a Grim Reaper. The silence this time is so loud, you almost have to cover your ears. Tension hangs in the air. You and I met a long time ago, in a different lifetime, and I refused to take your soul then. Ever since, in every lifetime, I have been sent to you as punishment. And in every lifetime, I've loved you. You, the light voice cracks. Are you telling the truth? The sound of movement. You can see it in your mind as they touch hands. I wouldn't lie to you. Feel my warmth. Hear my heartbeat. Have I ever felt familiar to you? The rustling of cloth, a hand over a heart. I felt nostalgic ever since we met, the light voice whispers. A deep voice continues. I didn't want to hurt you. I still don't. I want to keep you safe. The best way to keep you safe is if I'm far away from you. What would happen to you? You don't need to worry about me. Why don't we run away together? What? There's genuine confusion in them. Their voice, which is usually so low and cool, picks up. I think I've been dreaming about you for years. I don't want to lose you just when I found you, the airy voice adds. Are you serious? The deep voice responds, filled with surprise. I am, the lighter voice repeats, a note of determination weaving through their words. Stay with me. The deep voice, once calm and composed, now carries a trance of vulnerability. I never imagined you want me to stay. You can feel it even from here, a fragile hope, a possibility. A pause, a suspended moment in which the weight of 1,000 lifetimes seems to hang in the balance. And then, the deep voice responds, if you'd have me, I'd stay by your side forever. You hear footsteps, then a door closing, and then silence. The mystery of your neighbor seems to come to a close, and you step back from the door filled with wonder and confusion. Two people in the very same apartment with their own Grim Reapers. What are the chances? 1 in a million, you assume. Though you're the only person, probably, in the entire world who would believe what just happened, you can't help but feel happy. Love is an infectious thing. You pray for a moment that the two, whoever they are, whatever they look like, have a happy future ahead of them. And you think about your own Grim Reaper, the one who has captured your heart as well. Well then, that's the hidden plot. There's a Grim Reaper across the hall from us this entire time. I kind of questioned it because it seemed to mirror the situation that we were in some capacity. It seemed like the deep voice individual wanted to be around and had a problem with it, and it seemed very similar to Grim. Our last story. My favorite quote. You flip to the end of your favorite childhood book. Resting against the page is a quote that stuck with you. If there's one thing you retain from your journey, I hope it's this. Enjoy your life. Appreciate the small moments. Love with your entire heart. Not every moment has to be epic. A life filled with great deeds is also filled with great exhaustion. The smallest, most average moments can contain extraordinary beauty if you pay attention. We spend so much time hoping for rest, for the moments when we can relax. But true peace comes not at the end, but in the middle. It will take effort to experience these small joys and stop merely hoping for big ones. So, dear reader, this is my gift to you. Live every moment like it's your last, and don't forget how damn lucky you are that you will get more. It's a good quote. Alright, let's go see our Grim Reaper. Mortal, are you there? I know that you do not have work today, and that you have no plans. Do you ever have plans? Anyway, respond to my message. For all you know, I could have loads of plans. Do you? Nope. Good. It seems I am correct once again, which is fortunate because I have been thinking about the way you're gonna lose our bet today, about how to make us both winners. You can't beat me. Shut up for a second. I have been thinking, all night in fact. I got no sleep at all. Thinking, studying, poring over books. Many books in the underworld, Casper? Plenty. We also have a fantastic public library. That somehow doesn't fit with what I was expecting. You are getting off track. As I said yesterday, your soul is incomplete because you keep giving parts of it away. Something that is usually not possible for a mortal. That answered some of my questions. Why your soul seemed to feel so strange, how you managed to take my soul sickness away. But it didn't answer enough. I have many more questions. I found the answer. Lay it on me, Casper. Lion, you embody life, just as I embody death. My research led me to a rare trait that shows maybe only every 1,000 or so years an immortal. You have the touch of life on your soul. You are life, so to speak. That is why I have not been able to take your soul. That is how you avoid death without a thought. That is why you can heal as you do. You are special. You've always been special. So, I'm immortal now. I don't know. It's possible. It would explain a lot. But that's also beside the point. After I found this out, I kept thinking about our bet and my role in your demise. But what if it could be different? Not dying would be preferable. Yes, well, that much is obvious. Your abilities have merit, and your soul is not that of an ordinary mortal. So maybe it could work. I admit maybe it would actually be helpful, and that I may enjoy your company. Maybe doing it together would be quite nice, actually. You want to do what together exactly? Have patience. I am getting to it. Me, patient? You're the one who's impatient here. You will find I can be patient when it suits me, which is pretty much never. I bet I could teach you a thing or two about patience. I doubt there is much for you to teach me on any matter. You're funny, Grimmy. Resorting to that ugly nickname, I see. I'm sure there's plenty I could teach you. We'll do patience first, for obvious reasons. And then we can revisit your typing issues. You haven't capitalized anything you've typed since the first day we met. Are you still embarrassed? One such as me never gets embarrassed. Aw. You know what? I take back what I was saying above. Maybe it won't work. Forget workarounds. I will just come take your soul. Your typing is making me laugh. You just said I don't capitalize anything, so I am just showing you I can. Yeah, I get it. You know where the caps button on your keyboard is. Just not how to use it correctly. I can do it correctly. I have just chosen not to. Nope, that's even weirder coming from you. Then I shall continue it. You're so stubborn. Thank you. But winding back here a little, what's this workaround? Are you quite attached to your place in the mortal realm? Ah. Talk about a loaded question. Of course I am. How could I not be? Would there be a way to convince you to be a little less attached to it, maybe? Depends. How convincing can you be? To be frank with you, no, you're Casper. I think taking your soul is a waste. A waste? What do you mean? Won't you get in trouble for not taking it? Does this have anything to do with the fact you're madly in love with me? What are you talking about, mortal? You said it yesterday, right? You like me. You want to hate me, but you can't. So you've been sitting there all night thinking of how to save me. No? I am perhaps a little swayed by that. You're so embarrassed you went back to typing like that, huh? Ugh. Do you want to hear about the loophole or not? I'd love to. It would allow you to keep what remains of your soul. And that loophole involves me winning our bet. Well, I said before it was like us both winning, but it's more like we'd both lose. You can keep your soul, and I'll keep mine. Damn, I was really hoping to get your soul. I had so many plans. That is a terrifying thought. So, what's the loophole? Do you remember when you allowed me into your head? Of course I do. I think it would work in a similar manner. I'll merge my consciousness with yours again. It would be a similar process, but a different outcome. Can I just stop you for a second? What exactly are you planning to do? I don't mind going along with it, but I'd like to know what I'm agreeing to first. It seems I was getting ahead of myself. Ahem. Sunshine. Casper. The way you blush when I say your name is so cute. Shut up. I don't blush over something so insignificant. You don't really want me to shut up. Or you wouldn't have called. You answered. Of course I did. Talking to you is the highlight of my day. But we can flirt after you've explained yourself. Well, you seem to be quite adventurous for a human. Or at least quite daring. And definitely rather stupid. Wow, I'm going to ignore that last part. It is true. But the point I'm trying to make is that you want to keep your soul, right? I do, yes. And I'd like to keep mine. Shame. And you have managed to somehow take or lessen the effects of the soul sickness. Somehow, not that I fully understand it. The how does not matter. It's the fact that you can at all. I wouldn't say I believe in miracles exactly, but I'd say this comes pretty damn close. So maybe we could help each other out. What do you propose? You could become like me. Like you? In what way? Kinda baby girl? No, sunshine. I make you like me. A kind of reaper. What? I'm sorry, did I hear you right? You want to make me a reaper, like you? Yes. Is that safe? Safe? No. But who knows how long your soul will hold out? You would want me to be like you. You want to work together. I do. I think that skill of yours might be useful. Would be useful, definitely. And it would allow you to keep your soul balanced more easily. Your abilities wouldn't be a risk. Plus, you just want my company, don't you? That much is obvious. Why else would I be spending my time talking with you? For my soul, Casper. That is how this whole thing started, remember? Yes, but I could have done all this with much less talking. Somehow, without meaning to, I've come to crave your company. Happy now. I want to always have you around. But perhaps that's just a one-sided wish. To want to be by your side. Do you still feel the same way about me? I do. Good. Because I think I'm in love with you. Really? Yeah. If you'd have me, I'd go with you. Sunshine. I'd have you forever. Honestly, I feel like I fell into a trap with you. How could I ever not have fallen in love? I'm that likable, huh? Likable? I am unsure. More like unhateable. I'll take it. Well then, how do you plan to do it? I assume it's not as easy as snapping your fingers and boom, you're a reaper. If only it could be that simple. But no, like I mentioned, we've formed the connection again. And then what? I don't understand how we get from point A to B. Then stop talking and let me explain. Once again, proving I am the more patient of the two. Perhaps we can find some kind of online course for you to take. I am plenty patient, thank you very much. Sometimes. All the time. Sometimes. Anyway, we formed the connection. But the one difference is we do it while touching. So, we do this in person. That we do. As long as you follow my instructions, it should be fine. You can do as you're told, right, lion? I'll be a good guy for you. Just this one time. Then, we're nearly ready. I'll be over momentarily. You're coming right now. Unless you're having second thoughts. No, I want this. Wait. Raikou can come, right? Of course, I know you're a package deal. See you soon, my little human. The sun shines beautifully through your window. You feel the rays of it on your face, and can't help but feel that. Today is a good day to be alive. It doesn't take him long. You hear a knock at the door, and swing it open quickly. There you see the prettiest, sweetest, stupidest, dumbest man you have ever met. You opened the door so quickly for me, sunshine. Hello to you as well, Casper. Are you ready then? Not yet. First, I want to hear you say how much you like me, to my face. Why does that matter? It just does. I like you, Lion. I like you so much that like is not a sufficient word. My heart beats so loudly I feel it could explode. Because you're standing in front of me, so close that I can reach out and touch you. For what it's worth, I think you've taken my soul after all. Sometimes you're oddly poetic. I try. Ready to be stuck with me? I want to be stuck with you, Lion. And yes, I am very ready. I don't mind being stuck with you either. Good. Simply look into my eyes and take my hand. It's as simple as that. For you, yes. I'll do the rest. I will tie our souls together, bind them, almost, if that makes it easier for you to understand. Wait, I know what this is. You do. It's soul baby time. Oh, for the love of... No! Shall we? Reach out your hand. You feel so soft, even through my gloves. Flirting at a time like this, huh? When I'm around you, it seems I can't contain myself. Look into my eyes, sunshine. Gaze into his eyes. Just like that. I'm glad it was you, by the way. I don't know if I ever told you. You are perfect to me. I'm glad too. I'm glad it was you who was assigned to me. Who cares about the bet? When I'm by your side, I feel like I won anyway. Me too. Then let's begin, my little reaper. Ending 4, Duo. Well, we have finally finished the game. Or at least our first playthrough of the game. And what about Raikou? We'll just assume that Raikou is coming along as well. That was really good though. I enjoyed that visual novel. Seeing the story involved, the shenanigans between us and Grimm, who we now know as Casper, it was very nice. And understanding that our character is life makes perfect sense as to why Grimm couldn't take our soul. And I suppose now we're working together, which, if I recall correctly, I think this is the DLC ending, because I chose a lot of the star options, which I didn't realize what those were at first, I guess because I got the DLC and I didn't really think about what the changes were, I should say. So I don't know how many endings there are in this game. Perhaps I will come back and find more endings, but if I do that, I'll probably make those playthroughs a lot longer rather than uploading 6 different parts. But we'll see if I do that. That being said, yes, there is a new DLC for this game coming, called Beyond the Bet. The Kickstarter is live, you can see the bonuses here. I will drop a link in the description so that you all can check that out if you're not aware of it already. And yes, just so you all know, I have pledged to the Kickstarter, because I do intend to play the DLC. so be on the lookout for that. Let's see what artwork we got. Did we get any new ones? Well, we did. The ending scene showed that. Yes. Here's Grim about to, make us a Reaper. Didn't show him sweating at the end, but I saw it. Here's a sketch. Okay. Yeah, I believe that's all the new artwork that we got. Well, again, that was A Date with Death. Very good visual novel. If you did like this video, if you enjoyed my playthrough at all, perhaps give this video a like, or maybe even subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. And I'll see you all in the next video, so have a good night.